Are we on enhanced? How does this thingamajigger work?
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Knock, knock, knock.
Oh my
Jesse,
God.
why do you have we're using Jesse's computer this time around to record. We usually use mine. And Jesse, why do you have a picture of a naked man on your desktop?
It's me.
Oh, I don't need to see that.
There's proof for any of you that wonder if we secretly hook up after recording.
Right.
She's never seen me naked. Listen, I have something to tell you. I have had a day from absolute hell dealing with my landlord because, you know, he's selling my building.
Yeah.
So here's what's so funny is that, so today I woke up, of course, as you do.
Yeah.
Because he was coming with a photographer. He's selling the building. Did I already say that? Yeah. It's hot as hell. We're going to be messed up again. So he was having a photographer come take pictures. And you know, my apartment's very small. So I sent him back pictures from when I first moved in before I had all my shit everywhere.
Right.
And I was like, just use these. And the real estate agent's like, no, they're low quality. I'm like, okay, it's your funeral.
You're low quality.
Yeah, well, I'm like, it's just because some of my decor is a little bit, how do you say?
Tacky.
Embarrassing. Yeah, yeah. Rosie O'Donnell, Joan Rivers, Ursula the Sea Witch.
It's like a mishmash of everything.
It's like a fun house.
You know, if Jesse had a dressing room, like he was on a TV show and he had his own dressing room every day, that's exactly what his apartment would look like.
It's good.
Or
like Wendy
exactly
Williams kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. So I was like, okay, it's your funeral. You know, I'm going to the gym. I'm not going to be here when you come do it. But anyway, where was I going with the story?
You came back.
Oh, I came back. Oh, no, not even that. There's a second part to it. But yes, okay, so Jenna and I have a picture of Marla Hooch from League of Their Own on our fridge to deter us from eating too much. Because, you know, Marla Hooch, you don't want to look like her.
Hooch, what a hitter.
And he moved it off my fridge onto my bed. But then he left like pictures from Queer Sphere, Britney Spears, other stuff, me and you on my fridge. But he had to move Marla Hooch.
Poor Marla.
I don't know what that was about, but that wasn't even the point of my story. So my landlord texted me at like 11:30 last night. And when I go to bed,
Whoa.
I know. I turn my phone on silent. Do you do that? You
no,
don't?
But I sleep through it. So.
Okay, see, I don't. I wake up at everything. So I had it on silent. So I replied to him at like 7:30 in the morning. And he was like, oh, someone's up early. Like as if I woke him up.
You were up late at 11:30. We're adults. We go to bed at 9.
So it begs the question. In this day and age, when people do have that feature on their phone, whose fault is it? Is it my fault for texting at an ungodly hour or his for not turning his phone off?
No, it's his fault. No landlord should be calling anybody at 11:30 p.m. at night.
No, but I just think it's a whole new thing. Like when we were kids.
And this was the hardest part of your day?
Until now.
How did you make it? Is that why we're drinking again?
I thought it was interesting because my mom was always like, you can't call your friends after 9 p.m. or like before 9
What, when you were 10?
Yeah. But now you control your notifications. So if you want to go to bed and sleep in, well, watch out.
We promise this isn't the most interesting part of our podcast today.
Oh, God. But I do need to get onto your internet. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, actually, maybe not. I can use my phone.
Okay.
Technical difficulties. But hey, don't we sound good?
Well, I guess you've kind of realized we're doing weird news again today.
Yeah.
We haven't done it in it feels like a long time, but we did it last week, didn't we?
Yeah, but it was weak. Although
because Jesse was in charge of the stories last week.
Well, it was a fill-in episode because we had a cancellation. Mm-hmm.
Same person canceled again.
So they're off. But Brian, my friend, was like, that was the best episode I ever heard, our weird news.
Is it because it was one of the shortest we've ever done?
Maybe. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Hey, whatever, as long as he's listening. I don't care how you listen.
Oh, no, it wasn't the weird news. It was the letter about the horny couple.
Right.
All right.
We need more horny couples out there, so hit us up, Jesse and Jenna's messypodcast@gmail.com.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, here we go. All right.
Let's start with this one, because we talked about this a lot last episode about how we're so vanilla when it comes to our sex life. But not vanilla as in we just starfish, but vanilla more as in the sense that we're not really into any like kinks.
I think it's an important distinction you just made. Vanilla does not mean you're boring. It just means you don't like to shit on people. That was the episode Brian was talking about because our listener letter, remember, she wanted to calm down. He wanted to keep the kinky stuff going. So here we go. These are 16 ways. Whoa, I don't know if we're going to go through all of them. Well, maybe we will. We have time. We've got a whole bottle to get through. So 16 ways to make your sex life more adventurous, but not too freaky. This is right up our alley. Number 1, talk through joint fantasies. Well, that was the whole episode, so go listen to last
I feel like that's like a date 2 thing to do.
Yeah. The second one.
Wait.
Well, sometimes on Grindr, it's like a first conversation thing. What are you into?
Yeah, I feel like you get to the fantasy part, like, as soon as you establish, like, there might be sexy time.
Yeah. or like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Do straight guys on dating apps ask you what you're looking for? I hate that question.
I think it's set like an option on a lot of dating apps to list like what you are expecting.
On Grindr, it's the first question. What brings you here? Well, what do you think? You know?
Maybe some
really
people want to find love on Grindr.
Yeah, fine. But like, I don't know. I just think there's other ways.
You should start doing social experiments with Grindr and giving people different answers all the time to see how they respond.
Interesting.
And then report back to us. So like next time someone asks you, what are you looking for? I want to have a husband one day. I want to be in a relationship and see what happens.
I'll get blocked.
Or just use the line that I used the last episode. I just want to have sex with the same person in 16 different countries. See what they say. Because that's still, you're committing to one person.
Yeah.
But you still want to be adventurous and you still want to like travel the world.
I like that.
Maybe gays think that being in a couple's boring. Or maybe that's like the stigma around it.
I don't know. But all I know is that's the title of this episode. I want to have sex with the same person in 16 different countries. Okay,
call me or text me or DM me.
Me too. We're even open to dating the same guy, just not at the same time.
No.
Number 2, make an audio recording of yourself masturbating and send it to your partner.
You done that?
I've made a video.
You've done video recordings.
But I think audio is interesting, especially for a woman, because you guys are notoriously a little bit louder.
But with an audio, you can be like cooking dinner while doing it. Do you know what I mean? You could be like knitting. I'm sure sex phone operators are honestly like doing their laundry, folding it.
Hey, maybe that's what that girl at the gym was doing. She's got like her boyfriend on.
Right, she could have AirPods in, so you never know.
She would be good at that.
Sex noises.
Well, this is what they say about it. Sending voice notes to your partner can be the perfect form of foreplay while you're apart, or even in the next room.
Well, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. It's lower stakes than making a sex video, which can be uncomfortable. Oh yeah, trying to find angles while you're masturbating is very difficult, unless you have a tripod, which is in your living room.
Honestly, if you're gonna send the thing about audio is, what if the audio sounds that you send, like we worked in radio and you would do a commercial, right?
Yeah.
You do a commercial read, you'd listen back, you go, oh, I don't like that, I'm gonna fix it. And then you do that. So what if you do that with sex noises in the audio message? So when you do actually have sex, they're like, no, you sound like a donkey. You know?
True. That's true, because you can perfect it.
Right.
Versus if you're really just in the moment.
It's almost like the Photoshop of audio, of sex noises, right? You can Photoshop it and make it so it sounds like you're really like so sexy in the bed. But when you're in the moment, you might completely forget that. And
but I still feel like, God, see, I told you somebody was going to text me. Who is it?
You don't need to stop the show and point it out that you have friends.
Yeah, no, it was probably my mom. But, I think guys would even like a donkey sound. Guys like loud
I don't think
girls.
Guys give a shit as long as they orgasm.
But in gay world, it can be uncomfortable if a guy's too loud, like a girl.
I've never been with a guy who had bad sex noises.
Have you ever been with a loud guy, though? Is
like
that a
grunter or like a talker?
No, like a girl, like,
No.
It's true, because if you're the one getting rammed, it hurts a little bit in a good way. So that's where those noises come from. I don't know why I pointed at you. She's made them, that's why. Okay.
So, are you vocal?
No, no, I'm not. I don't know, no.
It's hard to be vocal when you're staring at yourself in the mirror too, right?
Hey. Yeah, no, I'm not.
See, alcohol makes me funnier.
Yeah. I try to be vocal, but like with gay sex, you try to be manlier than you really are. So if I really let myself go, I'd probably make girl noises. Yeah. But I try to be like, I'm not going to do it.
I would say I'm fairly vocal.
Vocal's a good thing. Oh my God.
I think I do. I think I'm fairly vocal, but like not over the top, but enough to let him know that he's doing a good job.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well done.
And then I'm enjoying myself. And sometimes I don't mind a little dirty talk thrown in there too.
$80 for half an hour, $100 for an hour, boys. Jesse and Jenna's Messy Podcast at gmail.com.
For what?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
No.
Woo, you are struggling these days financially.
The price goes up depending what you want. Okay, number 3, watch porn together.
I don't want to watch porn with my significant other. I don't want him to get ideas that I want to, I just always find in porns, the women always end up being so sticky at the end. They're covered in semen, spit, all kinds of things. They never finish a porn looking nice.
It's true.
To me, pornography, especially when it comes to women, sets unrealistic standards for sex.
Okay.
Real sex isn't always like porns. especially some of the more hardcore ones.
Well, the professional ones, but if you go to the amateur section on Pornhub.
Right. But that's not what it is. So like, I think guys have this idea that that's what, like from young, like when they first start having sex, that's what sex is supposed to be like. Females from a young age think that that's what they should do because it makes men happy. So X on the porn, no way.
Yeah, and it can make you feel like, I remember one time when my ex, I caught him we were watching a show together, and I look and he's watching porn on his phone. So I was like, wow, clearly he's not interested in this show, which was probably something lovely like Wendy.
No, it was just Jesse's audition tapes.
So no, it wasn't me. And so, on the TV.
On the TV.
So I was like, okay, here's a kinky moment. And I started giving him head, but he just kept watching the porn. And then I was like totally secondary. And then halfway through, I'm in the motion and I'm like, I feel like a total used piece of toilet paper right now. So I agree. It wasn't good.
One thing that you can do is maybe send each other your favorite porns to watch, or a porn that turns you on, and send it to them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Even at the beginning of dating, because like, oh, what do you like about that? What do I like? You just get to know each other's styles.
That's a category on Pornhub too. Like some guys that make like jack off
Really?
videos, they post a link being like, this is what I was watching when I made this video. Because some guys like to know what you were watching while you were doing it.
If you do have some spare time on your hands and you're just kind of bored, go to Pornhub and read the comment sections. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's true. Number 4, use uncomplicated dirty talk. What?
So what is complicated? Okay, because dirty talk is like, fuck me harder.
Yeah. It says,
yeah.
A good opening line is often something like, I love it when you do X because Y. Oh, so
I love it when you do laundry because then I have clean underwear.
I don't know why they say uncomplicated. Why can't it be complicated?
Like, what is complicated? I would love it if you would insert your finger and 2 meters or 2 meters. Yeah. 2 millimeters to the right. And
no, that's good because you're used to saying, stay 2 meters back, bitch.
Right.
2 meters back.
But seriously, what's complicated unless you're giving them measurements and actual instructions? But
yeah, that's weird.
That's too much thinking. Dirty talk requires no thinking. That's the fun part about it.
Yeah.
It's just say what's on your mind. Maybe
they meant to say, like, don't overthink it, because sometimes I don't like dirty talks. I get embarrassed, but I like it. But it's like, so that's why you have to be drunk.
There was a show I was watching, and it's one of these sitcoms. Oh, was it Friends? Where it was like dirty talk or something. I can't remember what show it was. But he just had never done it and just wasn't really into it. But the girl was super into it. So he was like trying. But again, he would be like, I would love it if I could. And like just paragraphs of words. I think the key to good sex talk is keep it short and simple, just like sex usually is.
Yeah.
Short and simple. Oh.
What about when a guy's like about to finish? See, there's a lot I don't know about straight sex. Do they usually finish inside, even if they have a condom on? We're getting really... I hope our moms aren't listening again. My question... Here, I'll tell you why I'm asking. So in gay world, a lot of the time, a guy's very respectful, and he'll be like, where do you want it?
Guys, straight men do that
Which I appreciate. But then you have to make a decision.
No, the straight men do that all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then what do you say?
Anywhere but the face.
And the vagina. We don't want any babies.
And just like... Shield my eyes. I've literally done that before.
The boobs are a good choice. I choose the boobs often.
The back.
Oh.
Depending on like how you're finishing, I guess.
Well, the back, then he's got to clean it up because you can't reach back there.
Even if it's on your chest, you better go and get a tissue to clean it up. Men, it's your job to clean up your mess.
That's nice. Yeah. Oh, not just throw you the towel. That's usually what they do to me. Here you go. All right.
It's because you keep showing them that naked picture on your desktop.
Yeah.
They just want to use you as a toy.
That's okay.
Could you hear that one through the mic? Glug, 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 glug. All right. What's another way to sex it up? Let's do like 2 more.
All right. Well, I didn't read these. Or should
we? Because we have other stories.
Sensory deprivation.
We could have done a whole episode just on this.
We could save some for next time.
Sensory deprivation, blindfolded.
Give a hot massage.
Yeah.
Do it in a chair.
Okay. First of all, the hot massages. Only do that if your partner is really good at massages, because there is nothing worse than a guy being like, hey, babe, I give the best massages. Let me give you a massage. And you're like, okay. And then they do this. The pinching.
It's like you got that guy from SpongeBob back there.
Right. Like, no, use the heel of your hand.
Yeah.
You get in there. Go with the length of the muscles. Like if you've ever had a professional massage, just turn around and do that to someone else.
So is that when you turn around and you do that, your famous line of, just fuck me, because you want it to stop? That's what girls do, boys, if they are sick of what you're doing and want it to end. Just fuck me.
Don't tell them that. They think it's hot.
We have one straight guy that listens to this show.
Right.
Please, if you are a straight guy that listens to this show,
We love you still.
and we appreciate it. Okay, move things to a chair. I like that one. Like, do it in a chair. You don't always have to be like, let's go to the bedroom. I
just see like a major accident happening. Like if it's like a big like love seat chair, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it's just a normal chair, you know how in school they always told you like stop balancing on the back of your chair, you're gonna fall.
Okay.
I feel like that would happen if you were making love on a chair.
Okay. This one's interesting. We're almost done. Give a handless hand job. What do you think that means? Isn't that interesting? I read it, so I understand what it means, but I think that's fascinating.
A handless, wait, I want to guess. Like handless?
It doesn't mean just go to a blowjob.
Oh, just use like a fleshlight or something on them?
No. Look, you're close. Still use your own body.
Just use your titties?
Different parts than your hand.
Well, that's called titty fucking.
Well, they say your boobs, your nose, your feet.
How can you, like rubbing it up again?
Different? Okay.
What do you guys even like if I nosed your penis? Wouldn't you be like, just throw your mouth on that?
Yeah. But maybe, if I think I could see certain girls we know that are like,
I'm nosing the mic.
Maybe they're into
Ew.
dogs. But like, if you were like a really proper girl,
which you're asking the wrong person.
Right. But like that might be hot that she's willing to like mess up her makeup.
It's like what, like, people that don't want like super religious people, they like Eskimo kiss before they actually kiss. The first time they ever kiss is on their wedding day. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's like the PG safe blow or hand job.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 2 more. We're doing a list of things to spice up your sex life if you're vanilla. Make a point of having sex as slow as possible. Ooh, that's interesting.
That's frustrating.
Ooh, I like that one. That could be hot.
Make sure you have a lot of time.
Yeah. Get into edging. Oh, is that a thing with girls?
What's edging again?
Like when you get them almost about to come and then stop.
I'm pretty sure, but not with the guys I've been with.
And that's the list. So, I mean, those were some
At the end
ideas.
of the day, Jesse, I don't think we are as vanilla as we may think.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because we would try
Do you
all
want
of
to say
that.
that one more time? Maybe not.
Yeah, well, what makes you say that? Because you would try everything we just
Well,
went
because
over.
I've done a lot of the things that were on that list.
I think vanilla just means, I think we associated a bad connotation with the word vanilla, but really it just means you don't have any
vanilla
kinks.
comes to, I think when we say vanilla, it's a lack of sex. That's what vanilla is.
Abstinence.
For us. We're just not having sex with people right now.
Yeah, with people, keyword.
Right? So that's what makes us vanilla. We're boring because we don't have any escapades.
Yeah.
We can't be like, I went to the bar the other night, went home with this dude.
I have one.
Threw a towel at him and told him to leave.
Yeah. I have one escapade on the go. I got to show you his pictures after. Okay.
Oh, also, I guess if you are listening to this, you're not listening to it live, so never mind. Pretend I didn't even say that. But do go to our Instagram account because we have this awesome, incredible prize package we're giving away. You know how Oprah does like her favorite things every Christmas? Fuck Oprah. Yeah, you heard it. Fuck Oprah.
But really, we love her.
Because we're doing our favorite things. So we have awesome prizes in there. We have stuff from Urban Barrel, Caesar Squeezer.
A lot of guests. A lot of our guests that you've heard on this very program.
We got like a $200 face cream up in that bitch.
Yeah.
So yes, make sure you go to Instagram and you're going to have to tell all your friends because at the end of the day, we're not going to lie. We want to start a cult, so we need more followers. Yeah.
And hopefully what Kirstie Alley sent us will help with the cult starting. We love you, Kirstie, who was also on the show, by the way. Yeah, name drop, go listen to it. She was our first quarantine interview.
Right? Yeah,
Kirstie
so go
Alley.
and check her out.
All right, speaking of sex, our next headline, massive semen explosion after blaze hits bull artificial insemination facility.
Did it hit him in the chest, in the back, in the face?
Well, listen to this. Listen to this. It was going to hit them everywhere. It says firefighters were forced to dodge projectile semen. Sounds like a great time.
It sounds like a lot of my friends' dating lives, to be honest. Dodging semen left and right.
Oh my God. So here's what happened. A huge fire at a cattle breeding facility in Australia. Cheerio. Oh, no, wait. What do they say in Australia? Hello.
G'day.
G'day. G'day, mate. This caused thousands of dollars in damage after at least 100 cylinders containing bull semen were destroyed. Have you ever seen those cylinders they make wine in? Like those giant,
Like the
or like
barrels?
beer barrels. Yeah. That's what they use to store bull semen.
Oh, imagine the smell.
Oh, disgusting. So it took 10 fire crews more than 2 hours to fully extinguish the fire. It broke out at 3 a.m.
What happens when semen catches fire?
Well, I'm about to tell you.
Oh.
So the county fire authority said the crew had to be very wary of projectiles coming at them while they tackled the blaze.
Just don't get
Quote,
it in your eye.
Quote,
you're good.
The liquid inside the cylinders was rapidly expanding as it heated up. And essentially, the lids of the cryogenic cylinders were popping off the top and projectiles were being thrown out of the building. Picture it like a volcano erupting. Well, that's the point, isn't it? Firefighters went into defensive mode initially to protect themselves because they were also...
Like none of them have had some jizz on their face before.
So they're about like, how many cylinders? $1,000 each, and they lost 100 of them.
And now they're all
grand.
spokespeople for Neutrogena because they have beautiful skin.
Yeah. I just can't even imagine the smell. Yeah. Burning bull semen.
But just like imagine coming home from work that day.
How was your day, honey?
How was your day? Well, you know, I spent my day dodging projectile semen. And she'd be like, what?
Like, no. We laugh, but that is the most disgusting. Could you imagine getting hit in the face with that or like on your suit?
It's all crusty and gross.
And like bubbling.
Ew, bubble.
Because it's on fire.
It reminds me of melted marshmallow.
Yes, exactly. Oh, that's disgusting. So now we're gonna have a bull shortage in Australia.
It's nice to be back to these disgusting headlines.
Yeah, we're going right. It's the wine. See, we're right back to the gutter. I even wore a wine-colored shirt for the occasion. All right, next story. Do you have one, or am I doing these?
No,
okay.
yeah, I sent them all to you.
Okay. This is actually kind of cool. This is not sex related, so you prudes can take a deep breath. New spy app. Okay.
Oh, like we need more people fucking spying on us.
Like we need a reason to make this world even creepier.
Right? You go to the grocery store, you got to give your name and phone number now. Like, shit.
It's over. And have you watched that new documentary about social media?
No.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
See, I've heard mixed reviews. The Social Circle or Social...
Something like that.
But I've heard mixed reviews. Some people said it was really boring. They couldn't even get through 10 minutes of it. Other people were like, this is stuff that we already knew.
Well, I do agree. It's stuff we already know. It's everything you already know. But the way you hear from people that were high up executives at Facebook and Twitter, and they tell you point blank, yeah, it's all about making money.
Of course.
And
why else would someone launch a giant platform like that?
For free. Yeah.
It's not to be friends. Remember, the guy who created it had no friends.
Yeah, look at him.
He did it just literally, if we watch that movie, they said Mark Zuckerberg created this so that he could actually get revenge on the women that wouldn't go out on dates with him.
Like an incel.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's creepy.
He's creepy.
Thank God he just created an app.
I just find him the creepiest human ever.
This looks like.
He just doesn't move, and he reminds me like of that guy on Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know Star Trek, but
Data?
I know
Is his name Data?
The pale one. Yeah.
Data, depending on which country you're in.
I think so.
Yeah, but like he just, anyways, okay, what was this?
Well, now we're talking about documentaries. Have you watched the Paris Hilton one yet?
No.
I would watch it again. It's so good.
Of course you would.
No, but it's really good. It really is. It like blew my mind. We're going to watch it.
Really? Because I hear the big revelations from it were, number one, that she's not dumb. Right. And that's not her real voice, which everyone knew.
But when you see it in action, it's like, I didn't realize that the Simple Life Paris was as big of an act as it was. Like the Walmart line. What's Walmart? All fake. It's all fake.
Of course she knows who Walmart is. Probably her godfather owns Walmart.
But anyway, I thought it was really interesting. But we already have our showing for tonight, which is the finale of that show that everyone's already watched.
Right.
Too hot to handle. Okay, so here's a new spy app. It's called Mole, if you want to download it.
Mole.
Basically, it lets you hire anonymous strangers to work as your spies. So you go on Mole, post that you want to see a live video of a certain location, like a coffee shop or restaurant, if you think your man's there cheating on you. Then someone who else is also on Mole can pick up your request, like an Uber.
Do they get paid?
And then spy for you.
Or is it just free?
I think it's just free, like if you want to.
So this is actually kind of awesome. I really like it because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
But I do think that people should get rewarded, because if you're not getting rewarded like through payment, then your only reward is like busting and throwing someone under the bus. So you got to be a pretty shit person to get jollies out of continually busting people and throwing them under the bus.
Yeah, but you know what they say about a woman scorned is if you have been cheated on, you would be willing to help
like,
another woman.
Think of the show Cheaters.
Yeah.
Remember that? this is what this is essentially, but now you're asking strangers. I bet you the guy who hosted it, Chris, whatever his name was.
No, you're thinking of How to Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen.
Or yes, Chris Hansen, or Cheaters, same kind of concept. Yeah. But I bet you those hosts hated that they were doing that and like destroying people's lives, but they got paid a shit ton of money. So this, you're doing the same thing. I would feel like shit. I would feel like total shit.
Maybe the Cheaters host, but I think Chris Hansen enjoyed catching those pedophiles. Yeah.
See, I don't want strangers doing my dirty work. If I'm going to send someone to go spy on my boyfriend because I think he's trifling, I'm going to send someone I know.
Good word. Trifling.
Right. But I'm going to send someone I know.
Yeah, but what if he's on a business trip in Paris and, you know.
Right.
Bonjour, madame.
I feel... Ménage à trois.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that if you have to go to the extent to have this app and, ask a stranger to help catch your person cheating,
it's already over.
They're probably cheating.
That's a really good point, Jenna, actually.
Every time that I have thought that my significant other and my ex-boyfriend was cheating, I was right every single fucking time.
And whether you're right or you're wrong, if you're being made to feel that way in a relationship, are you really happy?
Right. You don't live in your relationship insecure.
Yeah.
You know?
So now you said fuck Oprah, but we're turning into Oprah right now.
Right. Fuck Oprah, though. Our prize is better. Not really. We don't have cars and shit to give you.
Hurry up, because the announcement is on Monday, the 28th. So if you're listening to this real time, you only have like 2 days left
the winner.
to enter. The winner. What I say?
Winner.
The winner.
The winner. But yes, please go to our Instagram. I was going to say something too quickly, a side note, that where we're talking about that app. I saw recently the divorce rates have almost doubled this year compared to last year.
They're still going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it's because of apps like this, some stupid shit.
Well, yeah.
Well, he's now online now.
No.
He's like, yep, and just like that.
Well, yeah.
49-minute episode, and we're done our bottle of wine.
That's okay.
My fitness and health coach is going to hate me.
Yeah. What were you saying about me online? Oh, on Grindr, a lot of guys are partnered or like discreet is a thing. And it's like, it makes me so happy to be single to see how many trifling guys are out there.
Right.
So
nobody's happy with anything.
Hide your man, hide your husband.
Hide your man, hide your wife. Thank you.
Oh, I got one more. One more.
Oh, shoot. I was like, this has been a long episode.
What time did we start?
50 minutes already.
It's only 5. What time did I get here?
I don't know, but it's 50 minutes.
Oh, I didn't even realize I could. Yeah. Oh, good for us. Okay, let's do one more.
Y'all can turn it off if you want to.
No, but don't. Well, actually, you can. We already got your.
We don't care. We got your listen.
Chipmunk thief. It's more than a month until Halloween, and we've already got crazy people dressed in funny costumes. Everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm turning this."
Did you hear what the popular, like one of the most popular costumes is going to be this year?
Aren't they like so basic? Like
Karen.
Oh.
It's a Karen mask.
Oh, I've seen the mask.
Cigarette-ridden woman, like mad.
Yeah. Gross. I saw another article being like the most popular costumes are like witch and ghost.
Yeah, witch, ghost, and cat. And I was like, that's because no one's going anywhere this year.
But those are like always the top 3.
It's because no one's going anywhere. There's no events going on this year. So everyone's just going into their tickle trunk and being like, okay, I have a cat ears. Like everybody has fucking cat ears.
Hey, excuse me, there is an event going on. Yuck Yucks on Elgin, Halloween, October 31st.
As of right now, though.
I will be hosting.
We don't know.
Yeah, right, true.
Like we just don't know. That's the thing. I think kind of people have put Halloween on a back burner.
We don't know. But if it is not locked down, come to Yuck Yucks. I'm hosting the James White. Do you know him, the mentalist?
You should dress as, I've seen James
He hosts a whole ghostly seance.
He's a creepy individual.
It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
And I need a costume.
I think you should be Joe Dirt.
Or Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic, thank you. Joe Dirt, Joe Exotic,
they're the exact same thing. Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay.
Or Carol Baskin, one of the two.
Carol Baskin. I can't believe she didn't get kicked off Dancing with the Stars.
I bet you could be Carol Baskin for sure.
Hell, you cats.
We'll talk about it. Okay, read the story.
I just borrow an outfit from our old friend Dana.
Read the story. We got an Instagram live to go to.
Okay, so someone in a full-body chipmunk costume went into a pharmacy in Louisiana, y'all, and pulled a gun, robbed the place. The chipmunk stole a bunch of pills. Then he ran out of the store. On his way out, he grabbed the pharmacist's cell phone, but she yelled after him that there were pictures of her grandchildren on there. So he took out the SIM card and threw it back at her. Still kept the phone. And the
what kind of phone is this? It's not easy to take out a SIM card. You need that little pin thing and everything.
If you're in a costume, you're in a mascot costume as a chipmunk. So the cops are trying to track down this guy, but he had a soft spot. They're like giving him props for like giving her pictures back.
Wow, that story's nuts.
I know. If you were going to rob a bank, what would you dress as?
Oh, that's a good question. It would be something
See?
hilarious, Mother Teresa or something. You know, or I would dress as like SpongeBob SquarePants. I just find SpongeBob to be like the most hilarious
Shape.
cartoon ever.
Good luck running away though, dressed as SpongeBob. You're a fucking square. You're not going anywhere.
How do the guys at the gym run then?
Touche. I just think we're going to see more of this with masks being mandatory and Halloween upon us. You can wear all kinds of crazy masks. So,
right.
You know, I'm going to get a whole bunch. That's it.
He's going to get a whole bunch of masks and just wear them on a regular Tuesday.
Hey, boys. Cheers.
Hey, maybe you're into role play and you just didn't even know it.
Maybe. Oh, I would wear a mask.
All right.
And especially at the gym now, there's some guys you think are so hot and then they take off their mask. You think, yikes. So I would get into the mask.
One of my radio, I wouldn't say friends because we've never met in person, but you know, like your friends.
Well, y'all know each other. Yeah.
Out in Edmonton, he lost a bet with his co-host, and as a punishment, he had to take like a full head mask. It was like I think it was a dinosaur or something, and go through drive-through, go into Walmart, all of that.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty funny.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know why I added those.
We're not doing that.
Non-existent.
Okay.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Make sure you check our Instagram.
Bye.
Trust me, you don't want to miss out on that gift.
Cheers.